Hi guys, Crypto's out here. It's time to do the top 3 rank battles for my viewers. If you want to be a part of next week's video, send us your rank battles inside the Web3 tournament server, inside the rank battle channel, and subscribe for more play to earn content, especially Splinterlands and King of Duels. Let's get into these battles. Before we start the top 3, I want to give an honourable mention to this battle here from I Find Destruct. I like the way how he kind of worked against the countering of the wall type, as F1 had to play with range, and his opponent used return fire. He's going to be hurting himself every time he attacked. But he overcome this somehow by just having higher health monsters, and by using the general as his summoner, he had more damage to overcome the damage that he was doing to himself. I just really like the way how he countered. Well, he didn't mean to counter it, or I don't know if he was intending to, but it worked very well. But as you can see, every time he attacks, he hurts himself, but he's going through the team rather quickly. So the damage he was putting out was more than the damage he was taking. And every time one monster attacked, it was either killing or setting up for the next attack. And in reality, his opponent didn't get to attack many times. And it was pretty much over quite quickly. But this one was an honourable mention because I did like the way how he countered against the return fire here. For time to get into the top 3. And for our number 3 pick, we got Slifer Red. I like this game here because he went for an unconventional long tail team. He didn't have any resurrecting, any shield repair, or any tank kill. And his opponent went for the normal type of healing or long tail. He went a little bit differently with 2 forms of triage and the shield repair and the resurrect, obviously. But in this game here, Slifer Red wins without any healing or any real focus on the long tail. And the Void Dragon just kind of sealed the game anyway. But let me show you. And him having this card here as the third with so much life just meant all this stuff here had more chance to put out more damage. But if you think about it, does Longtail need healing? I would obviously still use healing on Longtail, but in this game here he didn't and he won. So it makes you think here of like different ways you could possibly play Longtail now, because obviously I Am Gem tried to put Longtail at the back, which is another way to play it, but obviously it didn't work out here. And then look at the Void Dragon, 2 misses. He would have died, obviously, with the next hit from the magic card. But he just lives. And that's why I was saying, even if the Void Dragon died, he still had this card here with 12 life. So this was an easy W. But I guarantee the opponent won't expect him to go up against a long tail with no healing. But this is why it's my number 3 pick, because it was very unexpected. And for our number 2 pick, we got Hulida. I really like this game here for the fact of the way how he used weapons training to give both these cards magic damage. And in this game, as you'll see, the Rift Ring was the MVP, but it was assisted by having the weapons training on it. You think this team here is pretty strong and formidable, and this is kind of like he used all his mana here and had to like put sneak targets at the back that had very low life and was low mana. But let's look at the backfire from the Rift Ring. And then that's the little bit of magic damage that comes from the cards and the weapons training. Like, the Rift Ring was just so good. And as time was going, it was slowly getting stronger. Because the salvage, I don't know how you lot feel about the salvage ability, but I think it's so strong. Like, because if you have a quick team and you have salvage, you can quickly accumulate life. And if the opponent don't attack, you're just constantly getting stronger. And this is why it was my number 2 pick, because the weapons training plus the Rift Ring was just so good. For our number 1 pick, we have another Rift Ring game. But this one here shows you the maximum power of the backfire. And Dark Shadow here definitely set it up well with the Marty. and the opponent did play a strong team with the blast and loads of retaliate. But let's get into the game, and you can just see. Dark Shadow definitely thought he lost the game, because we've all seen this part. When we get to the end of the game, you'll see it. We've all got to this part of the game, and we thought, game's done. But yeah, you win. He definitely probably skipped to the results, and then when he saw he won, he had to go back to rewatch how he won. But look, the blast has took away the Marty, and now it's buffed up, and the misses at the beginning, as you saw, that took out the first monster. And he's just slowly losing his team. He's like, well, mate, this must be a loss. He must lose. But the riffing, that's being the savage that he is, with the salvage, and the backfire. And the retaliate was a very key part of the opponent's game, and it did really well. But the riffing here, MVP. At this point here, you think, oh, it's great. It must be over. But then suddenly the misses start to happen, and it starts to build up, and then suddenly the riffing wins with no attack, just a backfire on hand, and that was it. That was game, and that's why it was the #1 pick. And congratulations to Dark Shadow. And again, guys, if you want to be a part of next week, jump into the Web3 tournament Discord and drop your battles in there, and subscribe for more play to earn content. And I'll see you all again soon.